Hey everyone, welcome back. So this week I'm really gonna try to get myself together. Okay, so first here is a look at last week. I really tried to stay on top of staying in my planner. I'm a little bit behind on getting up videos, so this week you will probably see this plan with me plus this current one, but I really like how this week turned out. It's not too overwhelming or anything like that, but still getting everything on here that I need to. So in continuing with this like gorgeous, you know, end of summer, beginning of fall theme, although it doesn't feel like fall here because it's like 3-digit temps every single day here. I just kind of love these like August kits from Planner Kate. This one is $5.38. It is just so freaking pretty. But I was too excited to like hop on to anything else. Like I have some Crazy Ann Designs kits that I need to use, but they're all like very summery. And I mean, if you're living anywhere that's a little bit crispy like we are here, then you know that it's we're over it. We're over the summer. We are ready to move on. That is for sure. So let's talk a little bit about last week. So last week, Go Wild announced where the location and the dates are going to be for Go Wild next year. Their announcement went up a little bit earlier than normal, but honestly, I love that for the community as a whole because it just gives people more time to prepare. Typically, we find out these things around September timeframe, I believe. And this way you just have a little bit more time, right? That's the silver lining there. So the announcement is that it is going to be in Dallas, Texas. I know. It's not exactly Dallas. We don't give a crap. It's in the vicinity, okay? And that's just gonna have to do. If you're still that passionate about it, then go off. Like there's bigger things to worry about, right? Anywho, so I just had to get that out there because, man, I mean, I'm all for, you know, give people the space to have their feelings about some things, but the exact geographical location of Go Wild versus, you know, just overall giving like a general area and people getting upset about that part is a little bit wild. On theme. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's put down the bottom washi. I mean, as you guys know, I live in the Dallas area. I never share exactly where I live, but I do live in the Dallas area. And I'm excited because I actually get to drive to Go Wild, which has not happened for me since Nashville? I'm not even sure. That's why I'm saying that with a whole ass question mark at the end of my words. Anywho, I know that I drove to New Orleans and Nashville, and both times I drove with Lisa from the Wild team. Back when I used to help out with swag for Go Wild, so much fun, but I have like, no lie, like residual hip pain from helping out with swag. If you've ever helped out with swag for Go Wild, then you probably also have hip pain. Anywho, but I'm excited that once again I do get to drive, and I'm just ecstatic. I love going to Go Wild every single year. Wouldn't miss it for the world, and I'm excited that it's happening again next year. This next Go Wild will be in April though, late April. And that's also exciting. I feel like that's a little bit of an easier time on twofolds. Again, it's never going to be the perfect time for every single person. So if you're about to like jump down my throat with, well, it doesn't work for so-and-so, and it's never going to. It's never going to. Otherwise, there will need to be about like 20 Go Wilds a year to accommodate everybody and every single person's needs. But I'm enjoying the fact that it is going to be at the end of April, April 18th through the 21st. So that's super exciting, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right, I feel like I didn't buy quite as much as what I wanted for this kit, but I'm gonna double check. I've got my handy dandy Planner Kate disk storage system. I swear this thing has been a lifesaver, especially when we moved. I just want to make sure that I didn't put some of the kit in this pocket, although I don't think so. I didn't order quite as much of this one. I'm not exactly sure why. Yeah, these are all Daily Duo kits. But I think it's just when I ordered, I was maybe like my cart was getting a little bit full, and I was like, oh, I need to slow down here. So I don't have like the sidebar kit or any full boxes. Those are basically the two things that I didn't order this time, and that's going to be okay. So anyway, back to Go Wild things. I'm super excited about it. To me, it's always, you're going to find the value or you're not going to find the value because of what works for you. I can never put this shit down completely straight. Anyway, so if it works for you, it works for you. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. You don't have to go every year. That's going to have to do. And yeah, I hope to see you there because I am going, that's for sure. All right, let's get down a this week sticker, and I'm gonna go with this sort of like periwinkle color. Anyway, I'm just excited about it too because I feel like it's such a great time for the community to come together to support the businesses that support the event. This community is so large and diverse, and I mean, there's really nothing better than a community of like-minded people all getting to be in one space. And with this event being as large as it is, it really is the opportunity to get to see as many of your friends as possible in one location. So if you're someone who can't go to, you know, back-to-back multiple events, I can't. I know that for sure. There's tons of events I've wanted to go to, but I'm like, that doesn't always fit in my family's schedule. It doesn't always fit in my budget. But this is like the one where you're going to get to see the most of your friends in the smallest amount of time. So there's my spiel. You still don't have to go if you don't want to. And I did it again. You guys know I prefer this weekend sticker than this one. Nothing wrong with that one. I just prefer this font a little bit better. So I'm going to go with that one. It just looks a little bit more like modern. I don't know if that's the right word. Last week, I did a little AM routine situation up here across the top of my planner, and I really liked it. Shared this for the last couple of weeks, and I'm starting to see some progress on my morning routine. I think what it is was that my wake up time was just not very conducive to wanting to build a new morning routine. So I did have to adjust that a little bit. I was waking up a little bit too late. And for those that don't know, I work from home full time now. And so I was kind of just doing the whole, like, I wasn't rolling out of bed right before my work day, but I certainly wasn't giving myself enough time to fully get ready. And there are days where I start taking like Teams calls, like almost immediately. And I just kind of felt very rushed and not put together and not prepared. And so I kind of backed up my alarm by about like 30 minutes. And that really seemed to make a difference so far. We will see. And before I continue, the pen that I'm using, I am obsessed with this. This is new to me in a few different ways because it is the Uniball, it's their like Uni 1 pen. I have tried this pen before. However, this is in the 0.38. Never in my life have I tried a 0.38 that I love. I got this from Cloth and Paper as part of a like preview PR package. I am on their affiliate team. I do have a coupon code with Cloth and Paper, and for this season it's JULIESUMMER. I'll leave that down below in the description of this video. But they sent this along, and when I saw it was in the 0.38, I honestly didn't try it for a couple of days. I didn't. I was like, I'm never going to use that. And then I grabbed it really quick because I needed something to write with in my work notebook. And I was like, hold on, hold on a second. This writes really well, and it writes even better in the EC paper. It writes even better on Tomoe River paper. It dries super fast because it's 0.38. Anyway, I instantly fell in love with it. I need like 10 more of these now. I, stand corrected. I thought the 0.38 was going to be too scratchy. Now, that's not to say that some pens that are in the 0.38 are not scratchy. They most certainly are. But with this one, I completely forgot to write AM routine in here. We're just going to pretend that I wrote it. I wrote routine. I forgot the AM part. This is why we can't talk and write at the same time. Anywho, I love this. You can also get them on jet pens, but they are sold out a lot. So another source is cloth and paper. So definitely make sure to check those out. Also, I do not put AM routine on the weekends. Reason being is I don't really structure my weekends that way. It just doesn't work for us. I just prefer to sleep in, go with the flow, all of that stuff. All right, now let's see if I want to put anything on the sidebar. I have been loving getting this additional add-on sheet from Planner Kate that gives you the check boxes, and it works with multiple planners, but you're going to want to double check which planner because this works for the EC Hourly, the Plum Paper Vertical, and the A5 Erin Condren Horizontal. So it does work for quite a few planners, but again, you're going to want to double check and make sure that it works for the planner that you are using. So I'm just gonna put a couple of these down, not too many. I also, like I shared earlier, got this in the Daily Duo sticker sheets as well. You guys, I'm having a bit of an identity crisis when it comes to my planning. Like, I want to stay in A5. I really, really do. But I tried the A5 daily, no, I'm sorry, I tried the 7x9 Daily Duo last week, and I loved the writing room on like the paper, right? But I was like, I didn't feel like I had enough going on in my life to fill it up. And that's not saying that you have to have these things going on in your life to use a big planner. Use whatever the heck you want. But it didn't feel right. Like, I love the A5 size Daily Duo. I just wish they would hurry up and come out with it in the canvas. Like, I'm still heavily annoyed about that, but stay tuned because I do have a very neutral A5 daily on the way, and you guys know I'm going to share that with you. All right, I'm going to use these stitch labels to put in my work schedule. Okay, so got the work schedule going in. I really need to take some PTO. I actually just reached my 2-year anniversary with my current company that I'm working for, and I had some time roll over from last year, which was like a whole freaking miracle. That pretty much never happens in my world, but I'm very excited to be entering my 3rd year with this company. And yeah, I have some time scheduled to take off in September when we go to see Beyonce, but man, I'm gonna need to take some time during the holidays as well. All right, let's focus on videos this week, which I'm going to try to do better on. So it's gonna be a week of Plan With Me, guys, and then the following week may be like a Q&A, a review, some other content that I need to catch up on. So we've got 2 weekly Plan With Me's and then 1 daily Plan With Me. So I have realized, or at least I think I know what's going on with why I'm not getting my videos out as much as or as quickly as I'd like to. And I think honestly, the big thing for me is that I now work full-time from home, and this was also my creative space. I was just talking to Jessie the other day, and I was like, you know, I think I may need to edit videos in a different space so that I don't feel like I'm still at work. So I have a laptop, and that's what I edit my things on, but I think I'm just going to have to move to a different space because I'm very intentional about how I treat this space. And I know it's like some of you guys probably have already been doing this for a long time, but I make sure that I leave my space at the end of the day to kind of like finish off the work day, if you will. I'm just putting in some checklists here. A lot of this is going to be sort of repeated from my daily planner, but if you've watched me for any amount of time, I don't mind writing things down over and over again. It does not break my soul. Okay, and I think I'm going to maybe put the other 2 down on Saturday and Sunday, but a little bit lower towards the bottom because typically we're out and about during the day on Saturday and Sunday. All right, and as far as tasks go, I'm actually filming this on Monday afternoon, so I'm going to use this box to do a little film YouTube videos. And then I'll be filming again on Friday afternoon And hopefully that is content for the upcoming week. And then on Saturday, we have actually got family coming to visit, so I definitely want to get, actually that's on Sunday. Sunday, family is coming to visit, so I'm going to put that there, which means I'm going to switch around a whole bunch of things. So we're probably going to go do groceries on Saturday. This way we're not like running around like super stressed out about doing groceries and things like that on Sunday, because depending on what time our family comes, I really won't have time on Sunday. And before they arrive on Sunday morning, I want to like give the house a little bit of a refresh, things like that. And then of course on Wednesday, we're going to do our usual laundry routine. And I think on the main sampler, there is a laundry script sticker, but what I think I'm going to do is, because I, again, prefer this font, is just kind of cover up. Oh, I can cut it. Maybe I can cut it. Just cut it off with my little slice tool here. I cut something. I didn't cut where I needed to though. Friday, we have got our trash day, and this week is a payday for me, so we're gonna put that on Thursday. And I'm gonna use this little catch-up sticker for journaling time. I kind of have been loving doing that on like Saturday evenings. Once we're done like running errands and everything and just chilling out at home, I will typically get out my little printer, my photo printer, and just start journaling and catch up for the week. I'm gonna quickly write in a couple of things that I know off the top of my head that need to get done on certain days, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is what I've got in here so far for this week. I'm sure I'll add a little bit more as the week progresses. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed spending some time with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.